What up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So today, as you can see, I have a rainbowy fun eye going on, but it doesn't stop there. I have three different looks with 3 different palettes today for this fun video. This is the third look if you want to see that, but we have all three of the new MAC Art Library eyeshadow palettes. Now, I will have to say right now, I was so stunned when these came out. I'm obsessed with the color stories in these. We have Nude Model, which is of course like the nudes every day, like cool tones. We got the Flamboyant palette, which of course is more of those red, fiery, warm tones. And we also have its Designer, which is the limited edition one, and that is the rainbowy fun tones that I have on my eyes today. So honestly, I am so excited about doing 3 different looks with these palettes for you guys, because I honestly still, to this day, love MAC. And if you're a MAC addict, I recommend picking them up already from the get-go. But if you'd like to see how I created all 3 different looks and what the real tea is on the products and what I think of them, then you're going to keep on watching. Now the eyes are primed and ready to go, it is time to go in with the eyeshadow look, obviously. Well, this is a first of 3 looks because we're using 3 different palettes. I'm going to first go in with the MAC Nude Model Art Library palette. Of course, this one is really beautiful on the outside. You're going to get the paint streaks, open it up, and it's a very neutral 12-pan palette. So those are all the shadows right there. I'm excited about playing with this. Of course, this one is very neutral, very cool tone, very fun. For me, I want to try more cool tones, so I'm excited about trying this one. I think to get started with this look, I really want to go in with maybe this shade right here, which is called Sandstone. The same brush, I'm going to take a little bit of this shade right here, which is called Pleasing to the Eye. I'm just going to kind of take that and just kind of soften out the edges. Now, of course, for the outer corner, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Dancing in the Dark. I'm going to use that just to kind of smoke out the outer corner and make it tie with the rest of this smoky, cool tone look. Decided to just go full on fucking smoky, and I put it all over the lid. Now I'm just kind of taking that other shadow that I used earlier and just kind of blending it together and making it look cohesive and cute. I have been itching to do a full dark smoky eye for a very long time now, and every single look I do, I always add like that shimmer shade to the lid, and so I skip it for now and then I come back later, and now I did it. So I am loving this so far. Now, of course, that I did part of my eye, now I'm gonna go throw on some foundation, concealer, some powder, all that fun jazz, and I will be right back to finish off this eye with you guys. Everything is on and ready to go. It's time to go in with the rest of this eye, obviously. Now, for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with the shade Sandstone and Dance in the Dark and just kind of make it a little smoky and just kind of make it look tied together with the top lash. It's time for inner corner and brow bone highlight. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called LES Artiste, and that is going to be a really nice shimmery shade. I'm going to use a little bit of some Fix Plus on the brush just to make this color pop even more. Now the eyes are pretty much done. I'm going to throw on some mascara and some lashes and probably the rest of my face, and I'll come back with a lip with you guys. Now the eyes are completely done, the brows are on, and the face is beat and ready to go. I have the So Hollywood highlighter from Anastasia on my cheeks. I have Melba blush. I have Physicians Formula sculpting bronzer as my bronzer. And now it is time to go in with a lip. I'm gonna go in with the Retro Matte Liquid Lipstick from MAC in the shade Burnt Spice, which is like a nice liquid lipstick for this fun dramatic eye. There you have it, guys. This is the first of 3 different looks with 3 different palettes using the MAC Art Library collection. This one was the Nude Model palette, which is a nice neutral everyday palette, which I actually really liked. The pressing of these palettes now are really buttery too, which I'm really obsessed with. So I'm really happy about playing with these palettes today for you guys and trying them out. So this one is, of course, the more dramatic smoky eye that I did with this neutral palette, and I am honestly living for it. So of course, let's go in with the second look. When it's time for our second eyeshadow look, I'm gonna of course go back in with the Pinterly paint pot just to kind of prep these lids. This time I'm just gonna take my finger and just apply it before going in with our next shadowy look. So now to get started with this eyeshadow look, we're going to go in with the second palette in this Art Library collection. This is the MAC Art Library Flame Buoyant palette. Of course, more the red, burgundy, kind of warm tone vibes that are inside of here. So of course, here's all 12 of those shadows. Honestly, it's still really beautiful. The other one was really nice because like a nude palette, and the next one is going to be more of a rainbow. So this one is like a nice in-between where it's like fun, but it's also everyday as well. So I'm excited about using this one as well today. I'm actually going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Rule, which is a permanent shade actually. I'm going to go in with that one for the crease first, just to kind of put that all over the crease to get started with our little transition. I'm going to take a Morphe M514 brush. I'm going to go in with this shadow right here, which is called Louvre at First Sight. Louvre. I don't remember what the name of it is again, but anyways, that's the name of the shadow. So it is more like a burgundy red tone shadow. I'm going to use that just in the crease, just kind of deepen up this crease and make it more burgundy and fun. Now just for a little bit of smoke on the outer corner, I'm going to go in with this shadow right here, which is called Everyone's Darling. I'm just going to kind of use that on the outer corner just of course to make it a little bit more smoky, deeper, and it's a nice burgundy brown. So just gonna kind of go with this look. With a wet brush, I'm gonna go in with my lid color. I'm gonna go in with this shadow right here, which is really beautiful. It is called Flame Buoyant, of course. We're gonna spray that with a little bit of some Fix Plus, and then I'm just gonna start packing it on the lid and blending it out. So I put that shadow on. I really should not have used so much setting spray on this because look at what happened to it. But hey, there's still pigment there. I will still be using it. So now I am going to go put on some concealer, foundation, and powder. And I'll be right back to finish off this eye with you guys. Now that the base is on, it's time to go in with the rest of this eye look. Of course, I think I'm going to go back in with both Rule and this shadow right here, which was called Louvre at First Sight, or Louvre at First Sight, whatever it's called. And I think I'm just going to take a little bit of Everyone's Darling, just kind of tie them all together. And now it is time for some brow bone highlight and inner corner highlight. I'm going to go in with like the highlighty shade right here, which is called What's the Pointillism? Now the eyes are pretty much done. I'm going to throw on some mascara, some lashes, some brows, and the rest of my face, and I'll be right back to put on a lip with you guys. So the face is pretty much done. We're going to go in with a lip combo. I'm going to go in with the Spice Lip Liner Pencil and the Powder Kiss Lipstick in the shade Devoted to Chili. There you have it, guys. This is the final look for the second look of these Art Library palettes. Of course, this was the Flame Buoyant palette that we used today. I'm absolutely loving this, like, really fiery, of course, very fiery ruby eye with a nice fiery lip kind of going on right now, a little monochromatic action. So I'm really loving this so far, and the pigmentation on this palette was outstanding as well. Little to no issues with that one as well too. So now it is time for the third and final look. So now it is time for the third and final palette for this Art Library video. I already primed my lips with the Pinterly paint pot like I did before, and now we're going to go in with the MAC art library and its designer. As you can see from the outside packaging, it's going to be a fun one. Open it up and you're going to see 12 beautiful rainbow and bright shadows. Honestly, this one is one of my favorites just by looking at it. It's so beautiful and so pretty. This one is the limited edition one, so I don't believe they're going to have it forever, but if you can get your hands on it, get your hands on it because it's really cute. So now I'm trying to decide on what kind of look I want to go for. So for the crease, I decided I'm going to go in with this bright pink shadow right here, which is called Bright Pink. And I'm going to use that for the crease and just kind of, you know, get that crease action going. As you can see, I am cutting my crease because I really want to get something dramatic going with this look, because of course this is the rainbow palette. You gotta do something dramatic. I was gonna do something simple, then I was like, it's not nearly as fun. Now for the lid, I'm gonna go in with this bright neon lime green color, which is called My Kid Could Make That. I'm just gonna pack that all over the lid, over top of where I placed the concealer. I'm giving you Cosmo and Wanda fantasy going on today on these eyes. I'm not going to stop there, of course. I'm going to go in with this shadow right here, which is like a nice purple, and it's called Dark Room. And I'm just going to kind of use that on the outer corner, just kind of smoke it out with this purple and just kind of mix them together. Okay, so I'm going to go throw on some concealer, foundation powder, all that fun jazz, and I'll be right back to finish off this eye with you guys and add some more fun colors to it. I have my base on, I have my contour on, I have my blush on. It is time to go in with the rest of this eye look, obviously, before we get started with the rest of this face and everything like that. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this bright blue shadow right here, which I just cannot pronounce the name, Triennial Wave, I believe, whatever. I'm going to go in that one, the purple shadow again, which is called Dark Room, and go from there. Now for inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm actually going to go in with the shade Chrome Yellow. I'm going to go in with this bright, beautiful yellow for the inner corner brow bone highlight, just because I want to add that fun pop. Okay, so now the eyes are pretty much done. I'm going to throw on some mascara, some lashes, and some brows, and some highlight. And I will be right back to finish off this face with a lip with you guys. Everything is pretty much done. The eyes are finished, and the highlight is on. My hat is off because my hair is being a bitch. Now it is time to go in with the lip color. I'm going to go in with another liquid lipstick from MAC. This is the Retro MAC liquid lip color in Lady Be Good. This is the final look for the third and final look from this art library collection of palettes. First off, it is limited edition, so I will say definitely pick it up while you can, because honestly, these shades worked amazingly, and they also blended beautifully, and there was a lot of pigment to them, which is what I really, really loved about them. Now, of course, rainbow palettes are in the season. If you don't have the James Charles palette, I recommend picking this one up, but I also have the James Charles palette, and I still recommend picking this one up. So, all these palettes retail for $48 a piece. Like I said, this one's limited edition, and these two are permanent. Now, honestly, the texture of the shadows are so much better. They're blendable, they're buttery, they swatch amazing, they go on the eye amazingly, there's little to no cakeback, there's like little to no fallout on the face. Honestly, I am just completely obsessed with the art library, and I love the color stories in here. I love the formulation of them. So much fun creating these looks for you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed all three of these looks. But yes, each palette is $48. I definitely recommend picking them up because honestly, they are killer, and I'm obsessed with them. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.